Alright, this is base and height part 2. It looks a little daunting, but if you stick with me, I think we can all do this. Ms. Pickens has gladly drawn this figure for us because you will probably see things like this and we do not want you to be scared. Focus in on the solid triangle that you see, the triangle ABC. It's in blue. The first thing that's the easiest thing to pick out are the bases. That's the easiest things to pick out. I've got a base that I'm going to show you in green. It will go from B to C because this triangle is sitting, on the bottom. It's on its base. So I have line segment BC as my first base. The cool thing again is you can rotate, and once again I see another triangle. I see this base right here from A to C. I see my other two sides, but I see another base. So I'm going to go back here and I have AC as my base. One more, third time. I have one more base that I see. I see that I can turn this triangle and it can go A to B as a base. So I will write segment AB. Now you see that you have all these bases. Now I've got to find the heights. I'm going to just erase the color for a second on some of these so we can focus. I'm going to focus back in on base BC. Now we got to find the height, or how tall it is at its highest point. And I see that there is a line drawn with a 90-degree angle, right angle, 90 degrees, showing you the highest point of this triangle when we're on this base. This is the highest point I can get to. And I see that this is written as segment AD. So when I have base BC, my height will be line segment AD. That's only when it's BC and AD. They will go together. Now this is where the trickery will start. I'll erase this. We're going to focus. Our second base said it was base AC. Let me get my orange. I'm going to turn my triangle once again. There is my base. I want you to focus on this being the bottom part of the triangle. I've got to reach all the way to the top. But the problem is, I could draw a line coming down. Imagine my finger. I could draw a line coming down, and some of you would say, hey, I found the height. But there's no right angle in 90 degrees to get that perpendicular to give me that true height. So what we've had to do is, off of line segment AC, is draw and extend our line segment all the way out to E. Then we will make a right angle and take it all the way up to B. You extend your triangle and make it like a really large triangle. As you can see, at this point, I do have a height, and I know it looks kind of weird because it's on its side, but in reality, this line segment BE becomes the height when our base is AC. So I'm going to go ahead and write this. BE becomes the height when AC is the base. I'm going to erase this. And if you're a little confused, we will keep working on these in class. Now my last one was base AB. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to take a look at my base AB. Once again, I could look up here and say, hey, I can just draw a line here to get a height. But we've got to make a height from the largest, tallest point, from the highest point. which is going to be out here at C. But I need to make a right angle off of this. So I have to extend this triangle again to point F, make my right angle, and go up to C. FC actually becomes the height when base AB is in place. Base AB, the height becomes FC. So I'll spin it once again. FC becomes our height. You're going to have to use color. You're going to have to spin your paper a lot. You may have to cover things up so that you can see triangles. But I think that we can do this.